Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday. Feel free to say hello. Let us know where you guys are joining from. Let us know if it's your first time. Let us know how your weekend was. Hello, Sunita. Welcome. Hello, Kathy. Good morning, Jen. And good morning, Allison. Jennifer already knows that card number 1 is for her today. I love that. I love that. That's awesome, Jennifer. Elisa, good morning from Seattle today. Welcome. Well, if this is your first time, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I am a Reiki Master Teacher, and today we are here for an Oracle reading, and I'm joining you from Northern Illinois. Ainsley, hello. Rick, good morning. Kathy, I'd love a reading if possible, please. Kathy, the way that I run my readings is I do group readings and I invite you to tune into your own intuition and I will explain as we go. But messages are here for you. Your guides definitely led you here for a reason. Jody, hello from the cloudy woods of Flagstaff, Arizona. Welcome, Jody. Cha, good afternoon from Sizzling, UK. First time. Well, welcome. What's the weather like in the UK right now? Good morning, Kim. Kathy, you're welcome. So I'm coming off of an accidental, amazing weekend. We had it planned for the weekend that we were going to redo our seawall. We live on a lake, and so we had to redo a poor job of a seawall that we had. So I was a little bit not looking forward to doing all the physical labor. But my husband, myself, and a few of his friends took one day to tear down the seawall and the next day to rebuild it up. And we camped in the backyard for 3 nights, which was amazing. So I spent my entire weekend out in nature. And the park down the road across the lake is having their town carnival right now. So we had live music every night that we could hear from our backyard. So it was a very like an accidental vacation, but we worked all day, but it felt good because I was working in nature with nature, literally just moving rocks. And it was very interesting. I wanted to tell you guys how vivid my dreams were over the weekend. And I feel like that completely attributed to spending all of that time with nature, literally putting my hands in nature, having my feet in nature all weekend. So if you guys are feeling disconnected, spend as much time out in nature as you can, and your guides will just scream messages at you. Kirsten, hello. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you for the love. So the way that I run my readings is I will let 3 cards fall out of the deck. Today we are taking it back. I haven't used this deck here in quite some time, but we are pulling from my Moon Magic deck. So we're going to be seeing how the moon is guiding you to work through whatever circumstances, whatever situations you are in. April, what an amazing experience. Jennifer, I had a groundhog come to my door yesterday. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Bonnie, that's your face, but it says guest. Interesting. Hi, Bonnie. Lucy, hello. So happy to be here. Jeannie, good morning. Hello, Allison. Welcome. So, as I shuffle these cards, I invite you to tune into a specific area of your life where you're looking for guidance, or perhaps asking a specific question to your guides. Trusting that your guides always lead you to the right place at the right time, and trusting that the cards will bring you whatever messages will serve your highest good today. After the 3 cards choose us, I will show you the backs of the 3 cards, so they will all look the same, but I invite you to tune into your own intuition and tune into your physical senses to see which cards are calling to you, which card or cards. Beautiful. So I will show you the backs of the 3 cards and just tuning in to see if you maybe hear something when I hold up a card, if you see something different in your visual field, if you feel some sort of sensation in your body, maybe you might smell or taste something. So here is the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. So let us know in the chat which card or cards are resonating with you today, and I will show them one more time just in case you need a second look. Here's the back of card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Bonnie's feeling 2, April's feeling 2, Debu's feeling 3, Kathy's feeling 2, Sunita 2, Lucy 1 stood out for me today, but also 3 a little, okay. Jeannie working with 3, Elisa 2, Allison 3, Jennifer definitely 1, 2, and 3-ish, all right. Jody's feeling 3, Kim's working with 2, Jen's working with 1, Sparkle Magician 2 and 3, Elizabeth and Cha are feeling 1. Mary, can you put them up again, please? Yes. Kirsten's feeling 2, Ainsley 1, April, there might be a little pull from 3. All right, Mary, here is the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. Mariana's feeling a message from card number 2. All right, guys, so the way that these cards work is it gives us different moon energies that lead us to which approach will serve you best with your situation, if that makes sense. Rick's working with 2. So if card number 1 resonated with you, your guides are calling you to use the energy of the moon in Capricorn. The card reads, put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. April, tuning into sounds that time roosters crowed for 1 and 3. That's awesome. So if card 1 is resonating with you, moon in Capricorn, focus on your financial gains. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. So Capricorn is an earth sign, and it is also a cardinal sign. Let me explain what both of those mean. Earth signs are material. They are focused on financial wealth, your physical things, the items that you have. Cardinal signs are the ones that want to get the ball rolling. They are the spark of fire to start the thing. Capricorn is not a very emotional sign. They are more focused on business matters, practicality, putting all of stacking everything that you need exactly how it needs to be stacked in order to manifest exactly what you want. Taking emotion out of it and using your physical skill, your actual hands-on work, and also your knowledge. So this card is calling you to use your business savvy in order to achieve what you are looking for. Emotions will not serve you. Capricorn is not a very emotional sign at all. Stoic is a very good word to describe the way that your guides are calling you to approach this situation. Kind of just observing everything from the eagle's perch, not involving yourself emotionally in what's going on, but using your logic, using your passion and your energy to move towards your financial and material gains. Let me know if that resonates with you guys, or how that resonates with you guys for card number 1. Jennifer, wow, final proof of my book went to your agent this morning. It is now in her hands to get the deal. I need to get out of my emotions. I love that, Jennifer. Perfect timing. Yeah, just let the universe do what the universe is going to do. I love it. Especially, you know, it's out of your hands. You know that it is in the hands of your agent, trusting and accepting all the good that comes from that. I love it. Sparkle Magician. Ha, I went with 2 and 3, but for sure need some 1. Yeah, I find that there's messages for myself in every single card, every single day. April, interesting. I'm an overly emotional Capricorn. There is a lot more in your chart other than just the day that you were born. So all of your other planets can play into why you are the way you are. And thanks for the opportunity for the plug, guys. If you're not aware, I have a course on Insight Timer called Astrology 101. So if you're interested in learning the basics of astrology, just dipping in your toe so you can read your own birth chart and look to the sky and see what's going on, you can check out Astrology 101 on Insight Timer. All right, if card number 2 resonated with you, your guides are calling for you to use the energy of the full moon in whatever situation you are asking for. So the card reads, take time to relax, recharge, and replenish your inner strength. So the full moon energy represents, I like to call it the party. When the moon is full, that means that everything, all the work has been done. This is your time to just relish in everything that you have created. It's the party time. But parties can also bring up some emotions, right? You've done all this prep work and the party is happening. You have a choice. You can either allow yourself to relax and take in everything that you have created, or if you choose to, you can let your brain go a little crazy, get your emotions attached to everything that you still need to do or things that you think you could have done better. So I feel like if card number 2 was resonating with you, you are in a time where I hate to use the word should, and I always challenge myself to use different words. You're in a time where relaxing and celebrating what you've created would serve your highest good. However, you may find yourself being overly emotional, emotionally connecting yourself to things that may be out of your control. But if card number 2 resonated with you, your guides are telling you to just relax. Maybe take some time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Give yourself pay yourself some credit for all of the hard work that you've been doing, and recognize everything that you've created for yourself and allow yourself to enjoy all of those little tiny things. Let me know how that resonates with you guys. Jen, I have just been wanting to get myself on a straightforward and clear budget to move forward, and I can never be described as stoic. Oh, Jen, talking about card number 1. I guess you can, and your guides are asking you to work in a more stoic way, but I love it. I love it. Wanting to get yourself on a straightforward and clear budget. They're calling you to take your emotions out of it. Detach emotion from the situation and look at just what is. Nothing is good or bad until we define it as such. Keep that in mind. Sparkle Magician. Yes, 2 resonates on the more detached, relaxed side. There's always going to be something else to do. You're never done in life. It's a blessing and a curse, right? It's awesome to always have these goals that you're striving for, and if you allow yourself to feel that anxiety of, I have to do this next, this is coming next, I won't feel complete until I do XYZ, you're robbing yourself of the joy of just enjoying everything that you have because of the work that you've done in the past. There's always going to be more work, but you're never going to have extra time to relax and enjoy it. If card number 3 resonated with you, your guides are calling you to approach your situation using the energy of the moon in Aquarius. The card reads, "The time is ripe for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities." Aquarius rules the 11th house of astrology, and the 11th house has to do with your large community groups, social gatherings, just bigger, like your outward friendships. Like what we're doing right here, this would be 11th house work. It's a large community outreaching, especially Aquarius also rules technology, so this type of technological over the computer work. So this card is calling you to just relax and enjoy life with your group of people, and not necessarily your everyday go-to friend group. This is more finding that little club in your community that you go to once a month. You know, finding a women's group, finding a Reiki share, finding a hiking group, anything that you enjoy. This card is calling you to. Aquarius is also like the weird one. I love Aquarius because they just do whatever they want. Like they're very Aquarius is the rebel, right? They do what they know is right. They never want to harm anyone, but they just live life their own way. They walk to the beat of their own drum. And then they drop the drum and they start dancing to nothing, because that's what Aquarius does. So this group that you are being called to, I feel, is more unconventional. So if there's perhaps a group that you've been considering joining, but you feel weird about doing it, this card is calling for you to just go try it out. Find your people, find your little comfortable soul family in that group. Sparkle, I'm an Aquarius. I love Aquariuses. I'm a rising Aquarius, and I try not to attach myself to my natal chart, but I do like being weird. So I love my Aquarius energy. Lucy, now this was my card. I'm currently investigating clubs and hobbies to try to find my tribe. I love it. So this card is letting you know, like, that you will find the time is ripe for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. So this is your time to celebrate yourself. Trust your intuition when it comes to these like gatherings that you're looking for. Don't try to fit into the social norms and think, well, maybe I should join this type of group because my friends have found, good friends through that type of group. No, try out the weird one. There's a drum circle down the street. Like, maybe I'll go try that. There's a powwow happening. Maybe I'll find some cool people at that. Like, go out there, do weird. Go to the weird thing that you enjoy, and you'll find people that have those little tiny aspects about them that you don't think anyone else shares with you. Allison, 2 and 3 were my 2 intuitive picks, and they go hand in hand so well. Definitely feeling the messages here to reflect on what I've accomplished and celebrate. I love it, Allison. Sometimes we need that beautiful little reminder. Jeannie loves it. Kyla, I'm an Aquarius too, and that rings so true. I love it. Kiana, love for the Aquarius. Totally resonates. I was thinking about joining a Pilates group. There you go. There you go. This is like your permission. This is like your guides giving you permission to try that new thing. Lucy thinks I always go for the weird ones. I wish I could find a drum circle. If you guys are in the States, there is an app and a website. It's called Meetup. If you haven't heard of it, I suggest checking it out. I've found a lot of super cool groups on there, lots of spiritual, metaphysical people. Meetup, it uses your location to show you groups around you that you can join. Sometimes there's a cost, sometimes they're free, sometimes they're in person, sometimes they're online. But check it out. You can tell it like what your interests are, and it will recommend groups for you to join. So I think especially with this Aquarius, the Aquarius rules the internet. So give that a shot. Or belly dance. I used to do pole dancing, and that was amazing fun. I love it. Just crazy. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat, right? All right, I will pull one culminating card from Ask Your Guides. And this card usually ties together all of the messages that we've received so far, but this card will definitely deliver a message for every single beautiful soul who is here at this time. Allison, just finding my tribe and finding a way to travel to a retreat with them. I love it. I love it. Best of luck with that. That will be fun. So as I shuffle this final deck, feel free to send your energy in, asking any last questions you have to your guides. If you are enjoying today's session, you might choose to support me with an energy exchange in the form of a donation. If you haven't followed me yet on Insight Timer, please feel free to do so you can stay updated when I post new classes. And if you would like to work one-on-one with me, my personal website is in my Insight Timer bio, and I am actually raising my prices this Friday. So if you book with me before Friday, you will be grandfathered into my current prices. So if your appointment doesn't even need to be before Friday. Like if you just contact me and we set something up for, I don't know, next month, you will pay the current price forever. So thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate your donation. All right, guys. Our guides have chosen number 45, calling you to use your life force. And Aphrodite is the guide working with us today. Keywords are seduction, libido, sexuality, and attraction. Your sexuality is awake and on fire, and your lustier appetites are in search of satisfaction. You are attractive, seductive, and powerful, and a green light of availability to a sexual partner is flashing. This is what makes the world go round, and nothing is more intriguing and exciting than your life force asserting itself. The key to enjoying this fiery essence is containment. You must control and direct your life force energy rather than allow it to control and overwhelm you. Otherwise, you can be mindlessly addicted to your senses, which can be debilitating and enslaving. Delight in your sensual self, but be discriminating about where it leads you. Use your judgment. Raw life force is best partnered with reason and the greater force of love to bring you to the heightened state of ecstasy you seek. Trust the sensual goddess Aphrodite as she unleashes your passions, but respect her as well. Her message for you: use your fiery passions creatively, not destructively. So I told you guys that I was having all of these weird dreams as I spent 3 nights in a tent in my backyard. And this is crazy. Last night I was dreaming about I was interacting with some teenage girl. It's probably my past self, right? Probably like my inner child. And I was advising this young girl to take the sexual energy she had and channel it into something creative, because when it comes down to it, our sexual energy, our life force energy, comes from our sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is about 2 inches below your belly button. It's called the creativity center. So your creative energy and your sexual energy are one and the same. You have sexual desires because your soul wants to create life. So if you're having sexual urges, use that energy to work on creative projects, create a garden, create a business plan, create a drawing, create, right? So it's interesting that this card comes up for us today. In my dream, I was talking to this younger woman, and I was telling her, you don't need to use sex to feel better about yourself. It's meant to come together with another person to create life. So if you're using it in the way for like self-assurance, for feeding your ego, knowing that you are good enough, that someone else would want you, if that is truly the reason why you are giving your body to someone else, perhaps turning that energy into a more creative force is what's meant for you. So I just think it's very interesting that that was my dream, and this is the card that comes up. So let me know how that message resonates with you guys. If perhaps this is your celebration, if you've been working very hard on building a relationship of trust with a partner, this is your time to share that time with them. Very interesting. I will be putting the card descriptions from today in our spiritual community. It is the group here on Insight Timer. So you can hop into my Insight Timer profile and join our spiritual community if you ever need extra time to mull over the messages that we talk about. So with that, we will transition into the Reiki energy transmission. So I will talk you through a grounding meditation, and then I will silently transmit some Reiki energy for you, and then I will talk you out of the meditation, and we will say our goodbyes. So if you'd like to find yourself in a very comfortable position, either seated or lying down, whatever your body is calling you to today. And taking a few deep breaths, grounding yourself into this space. And closing down your eyes if you have not done so already. Ensuring that your spine is in a straight line, allowing the energy to flow freely through the central energy channel. And beginning to feel into every contact point your body has with the surface beneath you. Just noticing every spot on your body that's resting on Mother Earth. And feeling the weight of your body being effortlessly supported by her. And now bringing all of your attention directly above the crown of your head in an egg-shaped white orb of light. Just for a moment, separating your awareness from your physical body. Viewing life from your eagle's perch. And acting as a curious observer as the egg of awareness cracks on the crown of your head. Slowly flowing your awareness down all sides of your face. Feeling it run down the back of your head, over the temples and ears, your forehead, eyebrows, eyelids and eyelashes, flowing off the cheeks, the tip of the nose, your lips, down the sides of your face, further down the back of your head, your jaw, your chin, flowing down the front of your neck, the back of your neck, and the sides of your neck. Flowing your awareness down the shoulders, down the upper arms, passing over the elbows, down the forearms, passing over the wrists, coming out into the hands, and into each finger. And bringing all of your awareness now to your chest. Pausing for a moment here, tuning into the beating of your heart. Flowing your awareness down throughout the chest, noticing how the ribs expand and contract with the breath. Flowing further down the front side of your body, down to the belly, and feeling into the organs resting behind the abdomen. And noticing how the breath causes the belly to rise and fall. Flowing further down, resting in the pelvic floor. Bringing all of your attention now to your upper back. Slowly flowing down the back side of your body, passing over the shoulder blades, weaving in and out the backs of the ribs, flowing down the mid-back, the lower back, coming down to the glutes, flowing your awareness down the upper legs, and passing over the knees, down to the lower legs, passing over the ankles to the tops of your feet, feeling into each toe, and the soles of your feet. Breathing deeply as you feel into your entire body. Spreading your awareness to every cell of your body at once. Using the breath now to open the central energy channel within your body, by breathing the air in through the nose, watching it as it travels down your spine all the way to the root chakra in your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, watching the breath reach up the spine to the crown of your head. Inhaling down to the root, exhaling up to the crown. Continue for a few rounds in silence. Releasing the breath back to your natural rhythm. As you begin to imagine roots growing down from every contact point you have with the surface beneath you. Watching as these roots travel down into Mother Earth, pushing through the soil, digging deeper, digging wider. Firmly grounding yourself into Mother Earth. And welcoming in your guides and angels for any assistance they may have to offer at this time. Allowing permission for the Reiki energy to be received by intending to completely surrender to this Reiki energy as it nourishes your highest good. Bringing your focus now back inside of your body, allowing your thoughts to flutter away as you receive this precious gift of time for yourself. Allow yourself to be fully present within your body, noticing anything that may rise to the surface as I keep track of the time. Returning your focus to your breath. And feeling into the weight of your body resting in space. Imagine a brilliant, glowing ball of sparkling golden light in the center of your chest. This warm ball of light surrounds your entire heart. On each inhale, this light becomes brighter and more vibrant. And on the exhale, the ball begins to grow in every direction throughout your body. Inhaling as the light shines brighter, and exhaling as the ball grows larger and larger until it encompasses your entire body. The golden light slowly fades away as the connection to this Reiki energy transmission closes, allowing you to return home to yourself. Taking the time now to send gratitude to your guides and angels, and listening in to receive any last messages. And slowly beginning to bring some movement back to your body, wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, and stretching out the body however it's calling you to. And perhaps bringing the palms of your hands together, rubbing your palms back and forth, creating friction, creating heat. Cupping the warm palms over your eyes, blinking the eyes open, allowing the light to peek in through the cracks as you slowly bring yourself back to your physical body. Thank you for joining me today. Love to all. Namaste. I was called to pull one more card from Ask Your Guides. I feel like there is a message that is still meant to be heard today that hasn't been heard yet. Allison, I just saw your message, totally unexpected group for me on PT. Jonah, thank you, namaste. All right, guys, let's see which other message our guides have for us. It's number 14, Celebration, from the Joy Guides. Keywords for this card are alignment, harvest, bonding, and marriage. You're entering a period of great expansion and celebration. Your joy guides are at hand, ushering you into a season of abundance, celebration, and hospitality. You're loved, accepted, and trusted by those around you. This is a time when life gives back to you. You may become engaged, get married, receive a promotion, land a deal, or just get a long-awaited lucky break. Whatever you desire, your joy guides are urging you to prepare for, because it's surely coming. Realize that as life's tides turn your way, the soon-to-become realized positive flow of events isn't just a fluke or an accident or a luck of the draw. Rather, it's the natural outcome of your unwavering efforts and commitment to your dreams and goals. Your joy guide's message: plan for the party. You'll soon have a reason to celebrate. Okay, now that card seems like I literally just looked through the deck and picked one for us, but the guys brought that for us. That makes a lot more sense. That seems to tie together everything that we talked about today much better. Jonah, thank you for your donation. Rick, namaste. D, my son is in government care. I'm actually innocent. What can I do to prove it? That's a tough question, D. If I had more details, maybe I could assist. Lucy, how wonderful. So on Wednesday, we are going to experience a full moon in Capricorn. That's what's coming on Wednesday, I'm sorry. And this full moon is conjunct Pluto, which is in Capricorn. I don't know why I brought that up. Full moon in Capricorn. Full moon is the time to celebrate, right? Enjoy the party, the fruits of your labor, all of the things that you have been working towards for who knows how long, right? So your guides are letting you know that all of this work that you have been doing is serving you. You may seem exhausted. You may seem like you don't know what the next step is going to be, but it's all worth it. And it will feel more worth it if you relax and celebrate it. If you just keep working and moving on to the next thing, you're missing out on enjoying everything that you've created. Enjoy it now, because now is the only true moment. Don't try to enjoy it in the future, because the future lives here. The future isn't real. Enjoy it now. Beautiful. Sunita, namaste. I'm glad I decided to pull an extra card. Find your people also. Find that weird tribe of people. A little bit off the beaten path. Let your weird self shine. I will put a recap of today's reading in our spiritual community, the group that I have here on Insight Timers, so feel free to join that. It is, there's a link in my Insight Timer bio to our spiritual community. You can also find, you can follow me through my Insight Timer teacher profile also if you haven't followed me already, so you can stay updated when I post new classes. And if you'd like to work one-on-one with me, my personal website is in there. Prices are going up on Friday, so schedule with me before Friday and you will be grandfathered in to the current prices. And that's all that I have today. Sorry, I get a little disoriented for a moment after channeling. D, previous alcohol abuse, medical issues following motor accident. Rehab, very good, but everyone living in the past in black and white. I'm just confused because your first message said, I'm actually innocent. If your son committed the acts, I'm trying to follow. Bonnie, so much ancient Egyptian imagery during Reiki. Also moved to physically push away some images. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Um, Allison, thank you. Dee, if you'd like to have a private conversation about this, you can reach out to me on Insight Timer. This sounds like a very heavy topic, but I would be more than willing to talk with you one-on-one about this. Thank you all for joining me today. I will be back on Wednesday for our full moon reading. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care. Namaste. Bye for now.